Hello everyone, my name is Zenitsu, and I'm here with something I don't really do that often. It's a little bit of a mail call. So I bought some Digimon cards off of Facebook. It kind of seemed like a random assortment. There were a couple of highlight cards that I saw, and then literally the rest were random. So I thought that would be really fun to open up. And then on top of which, I do make and design playmats over on Overcard Games. So they sent me a test playmat, and I think it came out rather pretty solid. So here's my little playmat design. I designed all of the zones, the security, I designed the memory gauge. So it's a rather high quality mat. It feels pretty good. The edges aren't nice and stitched, so that's always nice. And the size of everything feels relatively correct. So I do, again, design some playmats. They also sent me a little bit of some extra goodies to open up. So they gave me a little mystery box, and then they gave me a little tchotchke. So yeah, let's just start off by opening up what Overcard sent me. So outside of the mat, oh, it's a little Digimon figure. Nice, it's Palmon. That's cute. So, thank you, Overcard Gamers, for not only just allowing me to make mats and send them in, but for printing them as well. So, that'll be a little nice thing there. And then this looks like it's just some tea and Hello Kitty. So, in the mailbag, we have a mailbag. Alright, let's start with the smaller one first. I feel like this might be where all of like the special important cards are. Okay, so these were the bad boys that were kind of like advertised and I felt like were worth the purchase. So I got a Leopardmon, the alt art, yeah, it's just a Leopardmon, nicely double-sleeved, so appreciate that. I think Leopardmon's a pretty solid card. He's a little bit underrated, but I think just because he's a little bit harder to use than some of the others. But we got Lilithmon, Kentarosmon, Venom, and Machinedramon, and then this one. We got Joe, the promo, Metal Seedramon, and promo Metal Seedramon, or alt art. So those were the big highlighted cards that were advertised, so that was always fun. There we go. Alright, and then the stacks of random goodies. So I have no idea what is going to be remotely in here. Flower Cannon's a nice pickup as just a random card. So I think this is like the rest of the contents from like the equivalent of one booster box. So TK, Ogremon. So I'm probably just going to go through and pull out the rares. Titamon's nice. So let's go sort by rares. Titamon's nice, I'll just set that aside. So I actually forgot to count how many rares come in a box, so that's just something I totally blanked on. I don't exactly remember how many rares come in a box. I think I have it posted somewhere. But it'll be interesting to see what rares I actually get to keep. Coromon, Joe. Another mat. So far, the rares are actually pretty solid. Tsunamon, Mad Dog Fire, Inframon, Cerberusmon. Yeah, so this is like one box's worth of commons, uncommons, and rares. So basically, I only paid like $60 for mainly the highlighted cards, and then a whole bunch of like bulk. But some of these rares are actually pretty decent, so that's always nice to see that some of the rares are pretty good. Oh, Cupimons are rare. Almost forgot. Agumon, that's a good rare to pick up. Yamon's a pretty good rare, just for right now. And then one more box. Or one more little thing. So, Raramon, Symphony. Taiga, Giga Blaster. Yeah, that's not a rare, is it? Okay. Yeah, so as far as the random rares that I totally did not know about, because I think they mistook like a couple of these rares, so like this is a rare. It's not really worth a whole lot, but they just felt like it was special enough to highlight. Same thing with Metal Seedramon. But like I said, I mostly bought the little bundle for like these parts right here, just because like these kind of made it worthwhile. And then the rares and both commons and uncommons are always just a plus. I'll probably end up making decks out of the commons and uncommons and kind of like give them out. One of my friends is wanting to play a Metal Seedramon deck. So, this was pretty big to pick up for me, just because, he wants to play Metal Seedramon, so... In terms of, like, the rares, I think I did pretty alright with the rares. There was a Flower Cannon that's pretty good. I think that's worth something. Some Terrace Clusters. This is a pretty solid card. Puppetmon's pretty good. Agumon's pretty good. TK is a pretty solid pickup. Matt's really good. Lilymon's pretty solid. Another Matt. Another TK. So I don't think my rares were too bad. But the rares I didn't do too bad for not knowing exactly what rares are going to be in there. Thank you again, Overcard, for not only just printing this lovely playmat, but for the little gift that they gave me as well. And yeah, I don't really do a whole lot of like mail unboxings. I don't really do a whole lot of these. So it was just kind of nice to do it once. But yeah, like I said, these were the pickups that I was really looking at getting. I don't think these are bad cards at all. And then, yeah. So that's all I really have for this video. If you do like the playmat design that I have, you could go ahead and check out Overcard Gamers on Facebook. I'll have the link down in the description below. And You could feel free to browse some of my designs and some of their designs and see which ones you like. The playmats are pretty high quality. So, as I stated before, Overcard Gamers does print some of the playmat designs that I do make, and if you purchase any of the mats of my design, then some of the money does go to help supporting me and the channel. So, as we can see, I have a couple of playmat designs, and then they have their own like overlay template that they just put on a lot of the designs. So you could get with zones, without zones, with memory gauge, without memory gauge, all that jazz. But I do specialize in these simplistic vector art, positive and negative style of works. So that is just my specialty. So I do have a whole bunch of different designs, and I do make designs on the semi-regular. So feel free to check back to see if there's any new designs of mine. So that'll always be nice to see. And then I do also have a little mini series with symbols and icons. So one of the ones that I'm currently working on is the Digimon fields. So this is more of like a lore reference than anything, but it's always nice to have these types of things in the game. And I do think that these look rather nice. So, like I said, if you want to purchase any of their mats, they do come with a nice fancy sleeve, and they do feel very, very good and are rather high quality. And like I said, some of the money on the designs do end up going back to me, so you'll also be supporting the channel that way as well. Yeah, that's kind of all I really have for this video. As always, feel free to tell me your thoughts down in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video.